Good morning, friends. Welcome back to Astrology Today and Tarot. My name is Mel Rose. This is the Tarot portion and the second half of my daily astrology vlog, which you can check out on my other channel, Astrology Today with Mel Rose. Over there, you'll find a description of the day's astrology as I have spelled it out here. Here, I will discuss the tarot card that sits on the side of the page, and then I'll play another card that, in the context of today's astrology, may just give us something more to think about. So let's get into it. The card that currently sits on the side of the page is the Two of Pentacles, and it is here because it corresponds in astrology with the first 10 days or the first decan of the sun's transit here in the land of Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign, and pentacles or coins in tarot are earth element symbolism, and earth element symbolism has to do with the physical resources you have in this life and what you can do with them to create comfort, stability, security in your life. So we have the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles is the beginning of the journey. Okay, so it's sort of like the fool has gone off on their quest and they find themselves with a couple of pennies to run together, right? And so the pentacles, the earth element symbolism, it indicates your finances for sure. It also indicates like your bodily wellness and capability, right? So we're always seeking to strike a balance when it comes to our good health, when it comes to our good bank balance. We definitely want to have a good balance there, right? So, but we're always trying to strike a balance between, like what is working too hard, like do I work too hard and make all the money that I need, or do I work less hard and have to cut back a little bit. There's what I want versus what I need. There's how hard I am able and willing to work for it, and there's also like what can I get versus what I'd like to be able to get, right? So, and we're always constantly thinking about these things. We're always sort of thinking about what our priorities are, and we have to be also capable of being adaptable to changes as they come, right? We can budget ourselves very well. We can set ourselves up for success and still have changes come at us, still have realities from outside our reckoning sort of interfere and cause us to have to expend some time or some energy or some money on them. So we want to have a good. This looks like this person is doing a dance, and so I just want to say, we want to really be moving with the rhythm of our own finances and the rhythm of our own bodily wellness as well. Rapid change can really become the norm. I think it's been the norm lately, just in terms of how much it costs to buy things and sort of also what you can expect to be able to get or what you might expect to be able to use. So, and dealing with that need to balance what we need versus what we desire, or what we'd like to get versus what we can get. It's somewhat unavoidable, but this comes with a reminder that, we are really lucky, plucky, resilient and resourceful people. Okay. If you got two coins to rub together, then you're a resourceful person, and you can figure out what to do with those coins in such a way that you feel supported and also probably get a little bit of what you want. And with that said, well, we haven't seen the Ace of Wands in a minute, so I suppose it was inevitable. Ace of Wands is a very initiative vibe. It's very, let's get started. It's a big thumbs up. It's a yes, let's go. Okay. Wands in tarot is fire element symbolism, and fire element symbolism is really about the will to act, that restlessness we feel, that impatience we feel, or the excitement that we feel as we spring into action over, the idea that we can accomplish something, right? So So that's Ace of Wands. It's that will to act. It's the energy we burn while we're taking action. And it's also somewhat, the pride that we take in the actions that we've made, in the things that we've accomplished as we look back on them. And Ace of Wands is really just, sort of an embodiment of that type, that type of energy, that drive, that sense of initiative or momentum, that just desire to be moving forward. So yes, it's a big go for it. It's a big thumbs up. Yes, let's go. And I want to look at the page here and see what I see in terms of that Ace of Wands. We've got the moon and Chiron conjunct in Aries today, and that's got to really have some intensity around personal healing, like in the personal life, and sort of self-healing. So, pay attention to that, what's coming up for you emotionally today, because they're in Aries, and Aries is a very Ace of Wands, cardinal, initiative, sparky drive going on. The moon is in Aries today, and so is Chiron, and so is Jupiter for that matter. So that's a lot of influence, Aries influence in our lives today, and especially with the moon moving forward, moving through and making this conjunct. Just, be aware that, the feelings can be pretty intense, and they can be impatient, right? They can even be like irritable, and perhaps even anger can come up as we observe these problems, Chiron, that continue to come up, that continue to bother us, no matter what we try to do about them. So, we're looking to heal that. We're looking for solutions to certain things, and we might feel a certain amount of impatience or anger as we find that we're still dealing with things that maybe we thought we'd found solutions to, or maybe we were hoping to find solutions to sooner. And these are both sextile today to Mars, which is my other Ace of Wands type vibe, because Mars is the planet for all of that initiative, all of that drive, fire, will to act. Mars is the god of war, right? So it's really very much about forward motion. It's about completing tasks, about getting the job done. And it's also very much about conquest, right? We want to be able to say that we made an achievement. And Mars is retrograde in Gemini, so Mars is a little like, my initiative is all screwed up right now. Mars in Gemini says, what you might have been able to do in one try before, now you might have to make it a couple different tries. You may have to have a couple different ideas how to do something. The things that you try are not just necessarily going to come so easily. You may have to collaborate. And then Mars retrograde says, yeah, your initiative is sort of backward. It's like you try to go forward and you just loop back on yourself, right? They can be very frustrating. It can feel like a slowdown, and we're encouraged very much to collaborate and to practice patience, okay? And practicing patience is not easy for the fiery drive, okay? If you have a fire sign in your world that you love and you notice that they're struggling a lot with impatience lately, it's kind of written in the stars that they would be. But these two planets being sextile to Mars right now, this is a very positive thing. We're really collaborating for personal healing, or healing of old social wounds, especially. And we're really, today, especially sort of feeling the work that we're doing there, feeling the changes that it brings up with us. And with taken together with the Two of Pentacles, which is sort of the essence of the Capricorn vibe here, because it's an initiative. It is a beginner's like sort of thing in the earth, in the earth element symbolism. So Capricorn is the cardinal earth sign, and it initiates plans. It initiates work so that we can build structures for our own security, right? And we've got a lot of influence coming from Capricorn. We've got a lot of influence coming from Aries. That Mars retrograde is very influencing us. And look at that nice triangle between them. Okay, we're seeing some challenging vibes here between the sun and the moon, some challenging vibes between the sun and Chiron right now. We're looking for public ways to express the reassessment that we have made of our actions. We're looking for ways to go about sort of implementing the changes in our active way of being that are going to show up in public at this time. Sun, the quincunx to Mars, and so and also Sun square to Chiron here. While these two are working together on healing our old social wounds, we're sort of going out to where we have to be social and sort of showing a change in the way that we approach things. And that can be difficult because people kind of, they see you and they know you, and they feel like they know what they can expect of you, and it's hard to be a different person around people when they know what they can expect of you. But it's okay to take some initiative to just show your work, show the changes that you're going through. It's okay to show people that you're not afraid to make the changes, right? That it's a good thing for you to reassess your actions, right? To balance your priorities against your will to act. Okay, to think about what it is. To think about adapting yourself so that you can sort of more go with the flow of things as you are taking initiative, as you are driving forward. It sounded a little bit like word salad to me. Let me see if I can say it a little more clearly. This is just a time to really be doing work. Moon is gibbous now. It is in Aries. This is the time when we are unfolding our plans and we are taking action on them, okay? So it is very much a go forward, move ahead time. And it's very much at this time about, the physical things we're trying to manifest in our life, the physical things, everything from your body to your house and your car to your finances, that you seek to get started. The plans that you seek to get started are very important at this time. And this is just a very good sign to just go ahead and take that initiative, make those changes. Reset your priorities if you want to. Do whatever it is that you have to do to make sure that you feel like you have a good balance of health and wellness, and also, wealth and good stability and security in your life. Yeah, it's just time to make a start, work the plan. Okay, friends, I think that's all I have to say about it today. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate your presence. My name is Mel Rose, and I'll see you all back here tomorrow for more Astrology Today and Tarot.